Yo, welcome to the show, Stackin, Slackin, doktastrange in the lab. All these action, comic drop on the Veve app. Mando journey puts it down to the trap. New variant covers, got the collector's hype. Adding, you know, Simon Creed's all tight. From bounty hunter to protector, here to roar. Marvel's here to settle the score, let's explore. Stackin collectibles, ain't no slacking. Mandolorian, make your heart start cracking. Welcome to the show, Stackin, Slackin, doktastrange in the lab. Always action, comic drop on the Veve app. Mando journey puts it down to the trap. New variant covers, got the collector's hype. Adding, you know, Simon Creed's all tight. From bounty hunter to protector, here to roar. Marvel's here to settle the score, let's explore. Stackin collectibles, ain't no slacking. Mandolorian, make your heart start packing.
What's going on, Veve gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange, and it looks like we are back in action. So you know, I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on? Looks like we are getting the Mandalorian #1 comic, man. Oh man, I've been waiting for this one for a minute. I remember when this came out in print, got a couple, and I was hoping at that time that we got this comic on the app, but we didn't, man. And now, you know, to be honest, it feels even a little bit more sweeter now. You know what I'm saying? It feels a little sweet to be getting it right now during the month of May. It's 2025. It's a lot going on. You know, we just got the announcement of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, so that's going to be something to, you know, keep your eye out for. And it'll be interesting when the movie does come out to see if there's any price action IRL or even on the app on the Mandalorian #1 FA cameo appearance of Grogu. And Mandalorian #2 is the first full appearance. You know, they kind of took it back to the early days, man. But as you can see right here in the corner, this is only going to be in stores for 30 days, and then the remaining supply is going to be burnt, man. We're going to get into the drop details. You know how we do it. You got to check out the covers. There's something else going on with this drop. Some of you guys already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got to deep dive into that as well. But as you can see, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now, this episode of Stackin and Slackin, Mandalorian #1, is supported by Veve Digital Collectibles, man. Guys, you know what that means. There's a giveaway going on live right now, and to enter the giveaway supported by Veve to possibly get a random digital collectible or comic book, you're going to leave me a comment and let me know down below which of these 5 covers or 5 frames, however you want to put it, is your favorite, and that will enter you to win, man. We also have another comic coming up very shortly. If you guys don't know, do check out Veve's Twitter page, but we have another comic book coming up, and I will be doing an episode for that. Shout out to fam Chris Severs, you know, blog writer, go collect, all that good stuff. You know, got a little birdie in my inbox, and he told me, Doc, you might want to take a look. You might want to take a look. So we're going to deep dive into that as well. And if you are new to Veve Digital Collectibles, what you could do is, get a free 10 gems, man. You can get a free 10 gems using my affiliate link. You see it scrolling right here in the bottom of the screen. But guess what? You can make it even easier, man. You can easily scan the QR code right here. It's actually a little cut off right there, I noticed, so you may not be able to scan that. I'm gonna work on that, have that back for you guys next episode. But in the meantime, if you are new to Veve Digital Collectibles, you can go down below in the description and use my link, and you will get a free 10 gems to start off with. Can't beat that with a bat. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to get something free, especially to start off with. And you can use that 10 gems. Hey, you can go for this comic drop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. You know, not financial advice, but I would take my 10 gems and go for this drop. Why would I do that? I would probably do that because, well, let's get into the drop details, man. Veve is thrilled to announce that Marvel's The Mandalorian #1 is dropping soon on Veve, just in time for Star Wars month, featuring Veve exclusive variant covers, a framed art series collectible, and one of the most beloved characters in the Star Wars galaxy. This drop is a must-have for fans and digital collectors alike. Mandalorian #1 drop date, Friday, May 16th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. That is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. About the comic, The Mandalorian #1 is the first installment of an 8-issue Marvel Comics adaptation of the hit Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, written by Rodney Barnes with art by Georges Gianti. The issue faithfully retells the events of season #1, episode #1, reintroducing fans to the lone bounty hunter and his faithful encounter with the child. We didn't have a Grogu name at first, right? So it was the child. This comic offers a new way to experience the story that launched a global phenomenon and now available in digital format with collectible variants exclusive to Veve. Let's get into it. Veve exclusive covers. What makes this drop extra special? Original covers commissioned by Veve have been created specifically for our platform, and the variant covers are unavailable anywhere else. These striking visuals capture the gritty atmospheric energy of the Star Wars galaxy and spotlight the Mandalorian in all his armored glory. They work closely with artists like Adi Granov, Simon Prades, Nicoletta Balderi, Cliff Cramp, and Brian Rude to bring something totally unique to the Veve community and Star Wars fans, said Anthony Stenning, Veve Drop Master. Who's Anthony? Veve Drop Master. From cover art to the collector experience, this is a tribute to the storytelling power of The Mandalorian and what it means to fans all around the world. Collectors can look forward to a variety of rarities, each with its own visual style and story to tell. So, yeah, that kind of got my palate a little wet, right? And I was like, all right, this is not just a comic drop, obviously. This is something else going on. Introducing the framed art series. This drop also includes a framed art collectible, a high-resolution digital artwork based on one of the exclusive Veve covers. All of our covers on this drop, except for the common, I believe, are exclusive, and we're about to dive into that right now. Collectors who land a comic will be able to craft a matching framed version cover at no additional cost, bringing an extra level of customization and display potential to your collection and also your Veveverse. If you don't know about the Veveverse, Google it, download it, get in there, check it out, man. With the framed art series, we're reimagining comic art as collectible decor, featuring uniquely framed illustrations that give fans even more ways to enjoy and showcase the visuals they love, man. I'm not going to show you the frames right now. We're going to hop on over and get into the comic drop first. Check out these covers because they're basically the frame covers, and then we're going to roll right into the frames and check those out, man. You know, personally, I've been looking for something like this, man. Whole lot of value. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't know if you can hear it faintly, but I do have the Veve live stream going on right now. They are live. Do head on over to their YouTube channel and check out the latest live stream, all the latest updates going on with the Veve platform right now, man. So we got this dropping in a blind box format. Let's skip the covers real quick and just get to the drop here for the first time. Mandalorian arrives in comics. Mandalorian bounty hunter tracks a target for a well-paying mysterious client. Witness introduction to Din Djarin and the first meeting between the Mandalorian and the child. So again, drop date is May 16th, 8 a.m. Pacific time. We got a list price of 10 gems. 10 gems, published 2022, 5 cover variant, 7,500 total editions. First edition for public sale available will be number 179. It's going to break down to 3,743 commons, 1,977 uncommons, and that is the Simon Prades variant. Shout out to Veve for adding the cover artist information in this section of the drop details. Appreciate that. And that Simon Prades variant is coming in at 1977 total uncommons, special number. The rare 992 editions, and that's the Nicoletta Balderi variant. We have 600 ultra rares, that's the Cliff Cramp variant, and only 188 secret rares, which is the Bryant Rude variant. And before we get into the frames, let's go back up and dive into these covers. Let's start off with the common. I own this cover right here. Man, looks like we got Rochelle Rosenberg involved with this cover. So looks like we got notable Marvel artists across the board involved with each cover. I had no idea that she was even involved with this, but I should have known, man. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, it definitely is her style, man. Can't go wrong with this common. You just can't go wrong with it, man. I think all of these covers are gonna be insane. Let's confirm that, man. Let us get into the uncommon, man. I love this drop already because each rarity is a totally different cover, and on top of that, they're exclusive to Veve, man. This is that's some major right there, man. Well, not the common, of course, but all of our other variants, right? So this is the uncommon. This is the Simon Prade's variant, and he got busy on this, man. I'm loving the red, loving all of this, man. Forget the robot's name, but he was crazy. He was busting his gun all over the place. So this is a dope cover, man. Dope cover. Definitely brings me back to watching that episode. I like that. Let me know down below what you guys think on this one, the Simon Prade's variant. Let us hop on over to our rare, and this is the Nicoletta Balderi. Whew. Yeah, see, this is why I was saying for a couple of episodes that I would love to see her draw male characters, because like when you're drawing the female characters and they kind of let you go off on your own, very imaginative, but she sticks to kind of like one style. But when you kind of box her in and you're like, yo, recreate this thing, like, and keep it true and specific, I wanted to see how her style would translate. And this is insane right here. I've seen this cover like 2 or 3 times, and I'm just now noticing that she incorporated the Mandolorian helmet into the scene. And then, of course, she's recreating one of the most iconic moments of the show, the first series, man. They're about to touch fingers for the first time, and this is very signature with her style, the stars and stuff. But she just totally just knocked this out the park. She killed it, man. She killed it. We got the 2 suns. It's just amazing. Amazing, Nicoletta Balderi, man. Amazing. I knew that if you made her stick to a targeted type of thing, her style would just translate to something crazy. Because when you let her run off on her own, it's very cartoony. But I wanted to see her do something photorealistic, ultra realistic, and I'm thoroughly impressed so far. This might be my favorite cover. So let's hop on down and see the Cliff Cramp variant. Dope. We got the Razor Crest in the background. Dinjarin just landed. He's about to come put in work. This reminds me of the scene where, in the very beginning of Mandalorian, where he's about to walk into the bar and go after his first bounty. And that wouldn't make sense that that's what this is. So let me know down below what you guys think of the Cramp variant, which is the ultra rare. And now let's move on to the coveted secret rare. This has a mix of everything in it, and it really like encompasses the highlights and the main characters within the first season and the moments, and it's got everything from the Razor Crest to Mando to Grogu to I forget his boy's name. But yeah, this guy was a funny character. Got the robot. I forget his name. But it got everything, man. This is the Brian Rude variant, and this is our secret rare. Really hard to pick a favorite cover. Really difficult. But for me, oof, this thing is, man, I have to go to Nicoletta Balderi after, feeling the way I did when I saw that. But I really like these. So let's hop on into the other aspect of this drop, which is the framed art. And this is part of a framed art series, which sounds like we're going to be getting more than just this one day. So do keep that in mind that, some things that are shiny and new and have a certain novelty to them, because they're the only thing like that, they tend to hold a certain amount of value. And then as dilution comes, people get more used to it and it's not so shiny and special. So I hope that they really go out their way to at least diversify the different frames. You do want some continuity, but I'd rather have the continuity be from within the set than to collect something else Star Wars and then it has the same frame style. Um, but then again, it could work out. It just depends on what it is, man. But let's get some more information here. Um, so witness the beginning of the iconic journey with the Mandalorian framed art series featuring stunning 3D digital collectibles displayed in a sleek armor grade frame inspired by Mandalorian tradition. This digital collectible series showcases artwork from Simon Pradi's, Baldari, Cramp, Rude, and Adi Garanov. All variant covers exclusively commissioned by Veve, making them especially rare collector's items. Let's get into the one that correlates with our common cover and why I really, really like these framed art pieces is because when it comes to like our posters and art on the app, it's cool. Most stuff just has the black frame, might have a signature or some sort of logo on the back or somewhere, but that's about it. When it comes to the one-on-one artworks, for me, they just have a whole different level of quality to them because you have all those other things going on, but as far as the framing and stuff, but what makes it really unique is they'll sometimes add these nameplates and things like that. And that just adds a more premium quality to it. So for me, in comparison to the other posters we have and the artworks that are going for thousands of dollars, like this is a insanely happy medium where it's a step up a grade above what we normally get with frame posters and stuff, but then it's only a slight drop off in regard to the one-on-one artworks, in quality wise and aesthetics. So I think that them going in this direction and then even going further one day, maybe going with gold plate, gold frame stuff, trims and also signatures, below the artist's name, things like that is really gonna start going to another level. And of course, us getting autographed comics to chase. That's something, I applied to the company, guys. I can't give it all for free, man, but I'm here, man. The DMs are still open. Anyway, so let's get back to these framed artworks, man. Let's check out the Simon Pradi's variant. And of course, we're just getting the covers for framed. It's basically saving a lot of people some time in the Veve verbs from creating custom frames and stuff. But again, you're going to be hard pressed to try and recreate this nameplate right here. It's a lot of work. So why do that when you could just get it right here and it's authentic? It's the real thing, right? So definitely like that. Let's check out the Nicoletta Baldari. I think this really pops in this frame, man. This one so far actually may pop the most to me. It may pop the most. The common cover's popping, but this one is really popping. Let's check out the ultra rare, which is done by Clip Cramp. And another banger right here. I like that. And you know why else I like these two? Is because with the comics, you have the text, right? You have the artist names, the people, writers involved, all the people involved. And the framed artworks are truly more like not just stuffing a comic inside of a frame. It's, it doesn't have any text. So it really does come off as like a poster or a framed print, which I really like that. So this is the Cliff Cramp Ultra Rare. And now let's check out the coveted Secret Rare. This does really pop inside this frame too, though. Ooh, the Brian Rude variant is a banger. Can't lie, man. So to enter the Veve supported giveaway going on right now on this episode for Mandalorian #1, let me know down below which one of these 5 cover variants or framed artwork variants is your favorite, man. And real quick, man, quick reminder, you guys, man, you guys have been showing up and showing out with the likes on the videos, man. I really appreciate that. So let's just keep going, man. All I can say is like, share, and subscribe on the video, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys are always staying active and supporting the channel, man. And that's why I love being able to do these giveaways through Veve, man. So yeah, man, little banner running at the bottom. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. All right, so what else I wanted to do was, hey, look at these guys. They're live right now, man. Check it out. Check it out. They're going over, it looks like VV Comics, Sap Hunters. They're going over some drops for this week. So, yeah, man, be sure to head on over to the VV YouTube channel, get updated and acclimated to the latest and greatest going on the app right now and everything VV, man. So, real quick, I wanted to hop on over to Key Collector Comics. I wanted to show you guys something. So yes, this is considered a key. We always are getting keys and grails on Veve. So let's break down some key facts, man. First appearance of Din Djarin in story. First cameo appearance of Grogu, official in story. Search character for additional details. First appearance of the Armorer. 8-issue episode by episode adaptation of The Mandolorian first season in standard format US Comics, preceded by Panini UK Kingdom, yeah, UK graphic novel adaptation, and of course, Mandalorian season 3 came out in 2023. So, what we had going on with Star Wars Mandalorian 1, as you can see right here, is 41 cover variants. The common, our common, looks like it had a high of $4 raw. And let's look at some of these variants, man. Concept art variant, David Aja variant, Leno Francis Wu variant. That looks like a banger. That one is no nothing. Photo variant. I've seen this one before. This one was available in the comic store when I bought mine. Interesting. Key Collector Comics. Interesting. Shout out to Key Collector Comics. Um, okay, never seen this one, but this is a banger. That's dope. A little bit of rainbow action going on the cover here. I don't know. This is a Texas cover art. This is a Adi Granov. So that's the San Diego Comic Con 2022 exclusive, limited to 800 copies. This is the regular Adi Granov, limited to 800. So it's kind of like a you know, version. Uh, it's another version by Mike Mayhew. This is a dope cover. I like this one. Kind of gritty. Grogu chilling. I like that one. No information on that one. No information on these. So yeah, man, it's 41 covers. Now I say all that to say, ooh, I mean, we have a couple of these already on the app, and I actually collect these in real life, and I do have this variant as well. So I was a little disappointed that we didn't get this variant, but it wouldn't have worked well as far as one of the framed comics. I get it. Um, I might have personally added another layer to this drop then and did something with a burning element, since you're already going to burn in 30 days anyway. Add something maybe to invigorate the market where, if you buy two commons and uncommons off the market or have a variation of store and market, you can burn them just to get this quick variant. I don't know what you would label it as far as like rarity. We've never had two comics under the same rarity. Maybe you would just call it a secret rare too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I really think we need this variant on the app, man. Let me know down below what you guys think. Got some more variants here, 41 of them. We're getting close to the bottom. So much dope artwork, man. I know I can't complain. This is wild though. Imagine if you went into the store though and you were trying to figure out, like, on an investment level, which one you should buy. And they had like 41 of these you don't know which one of these is gonna pop off. This one's limited to 600 copies, so that helps. But yeah, relatively all their prices are the same. This one right here, which doesn't even have anyone's name attached to it in particular, it has a high of 40. Uh, I don't know. This one also a high of 40. But other than that, most of these are averaging $5, is the high going for raws. So it's very interesting. This one right here is also, this is a Fan Expo variant. So that could be why that's going for some money. This is a convention exclusive, GalaxyCon exclusive, only, well, 3,000 copies, but that's $20. This one is the San Diego Comic Con version, 800 copies with a high of 40, and the black and white Radoff is going for 80 in real life. So interesting, man. This is a 1 of 50 variant, so that's going for 20. So those variants, once they start getting a little limited, um, that's where the price starts having a little action. But this one here, this is a 1 of 10 variant, still only going for $5, man. So there you have that. Last thing, as you guys know, I like to do, always like to head on over to eBay, see what people are looking for in real life for this book, slapped up. So right now, I'm just looking at sold listings. I'm not looking at what people are asking right now. Just kind of wanted to see what's sold recently. So we got a 9.8, the 1 in 12 variant, the Asia variant here that sold for $50. So many variants, man. We got the Mike Mayhew that's sold in a 9.8 for $129. Black Flags Comics variant 9.8 sold for $65. So yeah, these are all over the place. So many variants, it's like very saturated, right? So and again, it's hard to, for people to just deem X, Y, and Z is like the main cover with so many of them. But look at this price disparity here. On April 4th of 2025, a 9.8 Stephanie Hands variant sold for 108, but then like 20 days later, someone only paid like $50 for it in a 9.8. So it's all over the place. Actually, no, I do see the difference. Okay, so this was the Virgin. Very interesting. The Virgin sold for less than, yeah, that's wild. But then on the same day, a trade variant sold for 60. Same trade variant is up here. So I don't know, guys. The prices are all over the place. It just comes down to whatever you like. I guess you get it, and that's it, man. This is another dope variant, 9.8, only $50. So it's wild out here. We're all over the place nowadays with our prices and stuff for collectibles and comics and digital. All this stuff's all over the place. So, question is, am I stacking or slacking on Mandolorian #1? Well, for me, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Normally, we're paying $6.99 for a comic, and I think normally this comic would be $6.99. So you're paying, a little over $7, right, to try and go for one. I think with the price point being 10 gems and us getting 2 items, simply put, we're getting 2 items for 10 gems. That then brings the cost of the comic down to 5 gems and brings the cost of a poster to 5 gems, which they've never sold either one of them for 5 gems. So for me, just average cost wise, this seems like a no brainer. On top of that, not only do we got all these exclusive covers going on here, that's a lot of added value, but they're only in stores for 30 days. So it's like these supplies may seem a little high, right? These edition sizes over almost 4,000 commons, 2,000 uncommons. But when that burn happens, because I highly doubt at a 10 gem list price, this is going to sell out. I just doubt it. But we do have some time to double back and grab more. And I could see that happening. But once that burn takes place, the numbers that are left, I think it'll be very interesting, not only on the comic book side, how that affects things, but even in regard to the posters, because once it's locked in, like, boom, this is how many of this rarity or variant is available. that scarcity. This is Mandalorian #1, man. I just don't feel like this is the one that I want to miss out on or sleep on. So, with that said, your man Doctor Strange is gonna be stacking the Mandalorian #1. Um, at a 10 gem price point, though, there are a lot of things going on in the app that you can get with 10 gems. So I can appreciate that. All I could say is the more gems that I do have when this drop goes down, the more attempts I'm probably gonna take at pulling a lever. Veve verse wise, I would love to have all 5 of these, on the wall with my Mando collectibles. Like, I don't think about it, but I'm cool with just getting a cover, a couple of covers too, 1 or 2, and then also seeing what happens on the market. And we do have some time to see, what the prices are looking like, and if we want to go on the market and get it that way, or go back into the store and get them. So you definitely got options. You got a little bit of time, but only 30 days to figure it out. And also, there was a little detail with these. It says that you have 60 days on crafting the posters in the front, the framed art, right? So you got 60 days to do that. So 30 before the burn happens, and then 60 when the burn takes place for the crafted art series. So there you have that, man. Your boy is gonna definitely be stacking this one. Just overall, definitely in the secondary, I'm going to be keeping my eye out on the covers and the frames. But let me know down below what you gonna do. Be sure to let me know which one of these 5 cover variants is your favorite, so that you can be entered into the Veve supported giveaway going on right now for the Mandalorian #1. And I appreciate you guys coming through, man. But for now, your man Doctor Strange, all things strange, is out.
Yo, welcome to the show, it's Dokta Strange. All things strange, got the knowledge to exchange. Stackin on Slackin, we keepin' on the grind. Mando's legacy now in the comment redefined. Veve app poppin', exclusive drops to sight. Variant cover shining, bringing visions to light. Collectors line up, ready for the heat. Marvel's in the game, ain't no chance, self-defeat. We stacking all the treasures, don't you dare miss it. For bounty to protect it, in the comment to slid. Yo, welcome back, it's Dokta Strange in the zone. All things strange, man, we coming for the throne. Stacking and slacking, we elevating the score. With Mandalorian #1, get ready for the Lord.